Right, so I'll show you a quick time lapse so you can see where I got to. I decided to swap back to the ender build plate. Why? Because there's a bit of temperature problems with that fiberglass plate right at the front edge, because this is a long part and it only shows up when you're doing very long parts. Um, so just for simplicity, I moved back to this build plate and it's printing out fine. So, but I can show you that should come up good. Originally, this was aligned straight down this axis, down the x-axis, and I was getting quite a lot of lift at the front leading edge. But as you can see, it's quite a long part, so you're going to get potentially a bit of lift. In this example, I didn't, and the reason was because I did a lot of leveling to make sure it was really well leveled, so that the squish for the initial layer and the brim was perfect all the way along this diagonal piece. I can't under stress the importance of how important setting up your level. Some people don't have the patience, so they don't spend enough time leveling it. It might be, if you're not the patient type, you might be better off just buying the additional add-on for the ender, which does auto leveling. There is such a thing. I think it's about 30 quid or so. I can't remember now. So it just uses an additional add-on to do that. So that came out good. So we're going to do the same thing, but now this is where the problems was right at this leading edge. So just for good measure, similar to the other one. So the right, I did right. I'm going to turn it 45 degrees, drop it. And then we're going to make sure the settings are correct. 205 on the head, 60 for the bed, 102, 50 millimeters per second, so flow rate 102. Everything else is the same. There's no top and bottom layers on this, just one wall thickness and 0.25 layer height, which you can see here. All right, so let's slice that, get it off to the printer, and I'll show you how that came out later on, but it should be identical to the other one. All right, guys, catch you later.